Back over to Eddie Sexton over at Swan Financial. Tim writes us. He says, my wife and I have been house hunting for a while, and he says it stinks. We make a little over $100,000 a year, currently renting a smaller single-family home with 2 kids and a dog. He says they can't find anything that they like, and he's wondering, is he crazy to think that there will be a wave of foreclosures coming on the market in the near future? So, Eddie, that's a really good question. Are you hearing any rumblings about foreclosures?
I'm not, and I don't expect that to happen. I think people reference back to what we were talking about earlier and what happened in 2008. There's a totally different situation. There were a lot of mortgages where people simply couldn't afford the home. And again, because of regulations, we're not in that same situation again. So based on the fact that we're also short of housing, we're still millions of houses short of what's needed in this country to house everybody. So I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't expect a wave of foreclosures like people were thinking of when they look back towards that 2008 to 2012 period.
And I think banks learned a very valuable lesson about kicking people out, foreclosing on homes, and then having to maintain those homes just to keep them viable, to be able to fix them up a little bit and resell, because they sat out there, weather hitting them, just doing destruction, costing the banks more money to get them back in shape, right? I mean, I don't think we're going to see anything near that ever again.
I don't think so. I don't think so either, Bob.
Yeah.
I think if someone's going to look at buying a home, they need to figure out what their budget is for a monthly payment, and then shop for the best interest rate in order to get the most home for that payment. And that's how they're going to
find the next home. Yeah,
that's exactly that's how they're going to get into the right home that fit their needs.
Get pre-approved. Work with an agent. I'd love to help you. I'm sure Eddie and the folks at Swan would love to help you to get on the pre-approval path and then get going.